Linus Tech Tips coverage of PAX 2013 is brought to you by Western Digital, Intel, and SteelSeries. Guys, over the last little while, we have had a metric butt-ton of WD stuff to give away. We gave away a bunch of drives down at PAX. We had people telling us about their storage configurations and doing embarrassing stuff and getting external drives and internal drives for their trouble. But now we're following it up with the big giveaway. We have 8 4-terabyte WD red drives to give away on the Linus Tech Tips forum. All you've got to do is post in the thread, and we'll be linking it in an annotation somewhere, linking it in the video description, and tell us about your storage configuration with particular emphasis on why you're using the components you're using. So a great example would be, I use a boot SSD because I wanted the speed, but I have a hard drive because I needed extra storage for my games because I have a big, massive collection on Steam. And, I would have an external drive, but, I can't afford one right now. So that would be a great example of why you're using all the components you're using. So why would you want WD red drives? Well, the answer is because they're optimized for NAS. So NAS is great because it allows you to centralize your storage in one place. It allows your storage to be safer because even in the event of a physical failure, RAID will often protect your data. And because, they're rated for 24/7 operation, they have 24/7 tech support, they've got their NASware firmware, which means that they are not going to, fall out of a RAID. They're validated with all the different RAID enclosures and all that good stuff. They're less susceptible to interference from vibrations from surrounding drives, and all those good things. WD Reds will definitely be a good part of whatever storage configuration you happen to tell us about. So guys, check out the link in the forum for the full rules and regulations, and if you're not done watching this video, go ahead and check out this entertaining montage. All right, so we have challenged we have challenged this contestant here, who unfortunately had the misfortune of recognizing us here in the crowd, to gather at least half a dozen people to stand and listen to him talk about how awesome WD is. Steve's for boot, and you had a 1 terabyte drive for storage. Yep. So we'd like to double your storage today. Nice. So that's a 2 terabyte drive for storage. Thanks. So thank you very much for participating.
Thank you.
All right, and then for the other guys here, I'm gonna give away at least, I've got some good stuff in here. So I'd like to have the, let's see, what should we make them do? He doesn't even know what he's winning yet. That's the best part of this. All right, let's go, man. Yeah, so I need you to do a lap of this courtyard, screaming Western Digital. And if I can't hear you from here, when you're in that other corner, it's not going to count. And I'm going to send you around again. Okay. You down? Get some crowd reaction here. We got some. I got one of these for you though. This is a 1 terabyte WD My Passport external drive. So thank you very much for participating in our extremely humiliating. Well, you've got a Western Digital Black, so you clearly appreciate high-performance hard drives. I want you to take this 1 terabyte Western Digital Velociraptor. I want you to upgrade that drive, all right? Thanks, man.
Sweet. Thanks, Linus.
Thanks. I want you to go from 500 terabytes, which is actually 500 gigs. It's okay. We all make that mistake. I want you to have a 1 terabyte blue drive. Take that, so you're going to have more storage now. And since you already have a pretty rockin' setup, you're going to get an external drive. This is a 1 terabyte My Passport from WD. So I didn't even really make you guys do anything for it this time around, but the sheer spectacle of someone handing me an optical drive to sign was worth it for me. Where do you want it? All right, there we go.
I mean, you really decide what to put in my computer anyway.
All right, thanks guys, really nice to meet you. All right. A WD 1 terabyte My Passport, so you can use that as external storage. It's USB 3, so you can run Steam off of it. You can just put your music, movies, and all your cool files on there. No big deal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. No, there's more. There's more. All right, so I have either a Velociraptor 1 terabyte, giving you the maximum in speed but lesser capacity, or I have a WD Green 2 terabyte. This is the new generation EZRX drive, which actually performs significantly better than the last gen Green drive.
I gotta go with the Raptor.
You're gonna go with the Raptor. Okay, now because you did manage to get some high fives, I'd like you to pick a winner out of your compatriots here who hasn't won already. All right, well, you have won on the basis of his humiliating act, a 2 terabyte Western Digital Green drive. Can you tell me about the storage configuration in your computer with particular emphasis on why you have the components you have?
All right, I have a 240 Corsair SSD, and that is it.
That's it. So you have no storage at all. Why don't you have any storage, really?
Well, I just bought it and I didn't want to spend the money on extra storage.
So this is very good timing for you.
Very much so.
I just run a Western Digital Black Drive, a terabyte. Yep. I like to keep it on single drive. I don't like to do RAID or anything.
120 gig OCZ SSD as a boot drive. And then on top of that, for my mass storage, I have a 500 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Blue, I believe. For mass storage, because it's a solid drive.
A 120 gig 840 SSD for boot and programs, and then I have a 1 terabyte black Western Digital drive for storage and games.
Awesome. I need more. Excuse me, sir. Can you help me? What am I doing? I need to win, so I need you to help me chant about Western Digital. Western Digital. Yeah. Okay. So, one.
He's good at this.
That guy works here. Can you help me win some Western Digital stuff? Excellent. We need to lead a chant. So, please.
Be quiet.
Oh. You, sir, you look braver than her. I need you to help me to win some Western Digital swag.
Chant.
Yes,
Right.
we got a chant. So, come here. We have more? Excellent.
People just multiply.
So I believe our chant is Western Digital is awesome?
You gotta make it loud.
All right. So.
We get the joy of helping.
All right. So it's going to be Western Digital is awesome. All right? Western Digital is awesome!
I think we gotta do that again.
All right.
It's not a chant if it's once.
Let's count 1, 3. Western Digital is awesome! Western Digital is awesome! Western Digital is awesome! Western Digital is awesome! Woo!
All right. Why do you run what you run?
Because you told me to. I picked up a couple of Western Digital Reds and I'm running them in RAID, whatever the good one is. All the redundancy. I got 3 terabytes now because I kept losing all my stuff.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's if it's not a lie, it's the best one someone's come up with.
No, that's straight up.
Do you use an SSD for your OS?
I do. I've got a 240 Samsung.
All right, cool. Let me make sure that I have something in here that is going to make a whole lot of sense for you. Ah, yes, we do. Okay, so you have a great internal storage config already. Here's a 1 terabyte WD My Passport.
Thank you so much.
So now you can have your data be safe, and you can even carry a whack ton of it around with you on the fly.
Thank you so much, Linus and Western Digital, and you guys are awesome.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.